let's do
Just
this. We'll hook up.
hair off.
Go do the what is it? Do that. What is it? I don't want to do that vault of glass. Where is it? Find the Archon before they fully restore his soul. Okay, that's what.
Oh, this Rescus guy is fucked. One hit, I'm gonna kill him.
Now, with people who you've been put together with matchmaking, will you be able to hear them?
Yep.
Most of the time they don't even have a mic though.
Yeah, that I've noticed. I was just wondering if you'd be able to hear them if they did have a mic.
Well, you can always tell if they do anyway if they got the microphone on them.
Yeah, I know, they got that little icon
Well,
there.
Yeah, I just plugged my PlayStation camera in and like it shows all the time even though I have it muted.
Ooh. Don't use that thing, man. You're gonna be
Oh, don't
pulling in
worry, it's
so much background noise.
Skadoosh.
It's just funny seeing cars on Venus. Like, yeah, right. They're all Kias. You think in the future they would have invented cars by now? They're all Kias. They're taking over the world.
Wait a minute. This guy coming with us? Okay, he is. Good. You know what Kia stands for, right? Korean Imitation Automobile.
Or killed in action. Otherwise known as KIA.
Killed in action by a Korean imitation automobile.
Exactly. Well then. Wouldn't die any other way.
Man, my armor is so mismatched. Like, torso and arm is red and white. The bottom is black and teal, and the upper, like, the helmet is silver.
You should have seen this internet meme that I saw. It's got a character from Destiny doing a facepalm saying my chest plate doesn't match the rest of my armor. And then it shows another picture of an orc wearing, like, really pink women's clothes. And he says, "Go F yourself." You know how orcs love pink colors. What are you doing there, Vala?
Reloading. Can't do that run, unfortunately.
You're only at 21? I thought you were higher than that. Did you switch up some armor?
Yeah, I'm grinding armor. So I never run into, like, needing more armor parts. Plus, it's an easy mission. Cause I got like 100 armor parts. Keep upgrading them.
I can't forget about those critical shots. Oh, wait, is that? Yeah, it's a Hydra.
Who wants to help me on the weekly heroic strike or something like that? I'll do it.
Once I do the
I can do that too. I need to get that out.
Nightfall one, I'd help you.
Yeah, because I literally need 12 Vanguard marks to get the helmet I want. So, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm coming for you. You died.
Oh, with a teammate.
Well, teammate.
Let's see. Because I need to do daily heroic story as well. I need to do all the daily stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do this
I'll
stuff
do
I
those
wanted
too if they
yesterday.
were matchmaking. Well, so when you're doing the daily heroic story, does it do matchmaking for that or no? Nope. Unless it's a strike, it will not matchmake you.
Oh,
If
that
the foes
sucks.
are already fighting off that,
I'd really like to see
they'll
the
be ready
guy,
for us.
the developers
The
change
Archon
that.
Priest will be well protected.
I know, because like one of the things I hated on what was it? Like, it might have been Reach. It wouldn't matchmake you like if you wanted to do like a mission on hard.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just gonna
Halo
do.
4, I mean.
I'm gonna do the Vanguard Tiger, I think, the highest one. I don't remember what it's called real quick.
Yeah, it's 24.
Easy.
Tiger's the highest.
Oh great, no.
Oh, they're all easy on. Oh, sorry, what's happening?
No, thank you. I'm not giving
what's
this
that?
one to Vanguard Tiger. Or Eagle, or whatever it is. I refuse to do Hellmouth on this. Or not Hellmouth, but fight Fogoth. Because it takes so long, and I don't have that time. I just want to quickly get 6 Vanguard marks.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what level you're at.
Easy on the hot zone.
Everyone else is doing the same thing. They're like, oh, Fogoth, no thank you. Everyone pulls out their ghost and starts going to orbit. Yeah. It's not that he's hard, it just takes so long.
Talking about the big eyeball? It's not really that hard on
Sephic,
Yeah, it's
Sephic's
not the
easy.
difficulty, it's the time.
Yeah. Now, Sephic's is easy and really fast. It's the big ogre.
Long
the
and
giant,
tedious.
giant ogre. Yeah, wow.
That's one of the problems with the grinding games. If you can do something in less time, it's more effective to do it that way.
Exactly. So that's why whenever I come across that one, I just leave.
See, this to me is one of the major problems with modern video games trying to push the graphics so hard. If they weren't trying to do that so hard, they'd be able to open up a lot more resources and have more stages. Because that's what happened with Doom, that's also what happened with Unreal Tournament 3. Sorry, Unreal Tournament. I mean, people made tons of stages for those, because the graphics weren't being pushed that hard.
Alright, here is an easier one. Still not exactly completely easy, but it's Dutch Palace. I can handle that one a little bit better because it's a lot shorter, and it's just 3 bosses you gotta kill quickly. This isn't that bad.
That was a sniper.
Where is it? Oh, there they are.
And honestly, to do this faster, I'm just gonna avoid all unnecessary confrontation. Hey, how it does that green overlay when it says spawning restricted because it's not blocked by this.
It's open.
Although I admit, I do like how they have, you know, the various playlists like Vanguard Tiger, Vanguard Eagle, Vanguard Wolf, blah 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 blah. Because it makes it a lot more effective way to get Vanguard marks.
We better move.
Well, isn't
Yeah.
it just changing difficulty? Because I can do the very last one pretty easily.
Oh yeah,
They
same.
mind if we take
It's not
their
very
base?
hard.
Yeah,
Tedious,
so like, why
yes,
don't
but
we
not
find
as
easy?
hard as it can be. As long as you have a decent team, like I'm playing with another 26 and a 27, so this should be relatively easy.
I just don't see the point in doing the easy ones if they're that high level now.
Yeah. Basically, I can let them do all the work for the most part.
Hmm.
I'm not saying I won't help. I am going to help, especially on the bigger enemies. It's just I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. With it, like with the smallest chance of failure. So as long
Yeah,
as
you want to
one
make
of us
effective
stays
use of your
alive,
time, essentially.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to hang back for the most part. Like, I'm going to kill enemies that are weaker, and I'll help from a distance for the, like, the harder enemies. But when it gets right down to it, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to be the one staying alive, and you're going to be cannon fodder.
Whoa! Took down my pike.
Unless I'm playing with friends, that is. It's different when I'm doing that, 'cause then we can actually work as a team.
Yeah, that's most
like
preferable.
a boss battle, where like if everybody dies, you have to restart, especially when they got like a third of health left. So,
Yeah. That's why I hang back and do anything.
I mean, it's not so bad on those, what do you call it? On the strike playlist, because they're not that hard.
Yeah.
yeah, but imagine like doing the hard like slayers, and then like the very last player you just die, and everything else you do.
You know, yeah, that's happened. That's happened. So
I forgot about that.
But we were both dead. He saw we were both dead, and instead of taking cover, he started because the player was at really low health. What he doesn't realize is that his attack doesn't do that much damage against them. So what happened is he started meleeing it,
Oh wow.
and it kills him. And it's like, oh my god, you know it's melee will kill you instantly.
A cell from
That
a
makes
prison
me
of
wish that
elders.
there's a feature on here.
The Archon priest is still
Xbox
inside.
that where you can just like, say I don't want to play with this character again. Yeah. Put him like too low skill level. Do not understand how to play the game.
That kind of reminds me of what that Destiny purple decagram said. It's like, oh, you wanted that legendary piece of armor? The guy who came in halfway through didn't move for half the match, and that you had to go and rescue? He's the one who got that stuff. Ha! Got the right guy.
I hate allergies so much.
Who's that over there?
'Cause I get so much sinus.
Where are these enemies?
La-di-da-di-dee-doo. Good thing is I don't need any more Vanguard reputation, so I can put back on my Titan mark. New monarchy and work on getting reputations for that again. Maybe I can get to rank 3 and get a free weapon from them.
You sure this is a good idea?
Yeah, of course it is. Let's revive the guy. After a while of hearing Peter Dinklage's voice, slightly distorted and with mechanical sounds in there, and electronic sounds, I just want to say, just stop talking. I could have read this instead.
But Dinklebug does need to learn when to stop talking for a little bit.
No, it's not him, it's the developers. I mean, they put in like a cue when it's time for him to talk.
I hate how people will view like the one wrong thing, like one problem with this game as like the absolute worst thing ever, and it's not even that big of a deal. And it's worse than other games that they love. Like, have you noticed that?
What is it you're talking about?
Like when they freak out about something like the storyline or the voice acting and lines, they stuff, but freak out and act like it's the worst possible thing ever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I see games get made or break. The storyline makes or breaks a lot of games in the view of a lot of people. To me, I think it's really pretentious myself. Because I've seen the way developers treat it. It's like, we want to be... They push the storyline stuff, and then it's like... The rest of the time, the stuff that I'm actually doing and controlling is all the shooting. So, I mean, if you're going to compare that to a movie, then in movies, the action doesn't last for very long because they want to keep it short, sweet, and intense. Like a punch to the face. If a movie was nothing but action, that could really get worn down quickly, it loses intensity. That's all you do, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Have you seen The Raid? That was all I like it.
Oh no, have you guys seen what is the movie called? Dread?
Yeah, it's basically
Red
The Raid.
3D? Oh man, that was a great movie, man. It felt like a European art film.
Oh, it wasn't made by the...
Yeah, the guy was from England.
But, what was cool was like Carl Urban didn't have his like face uncovered by the helmet the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing because you wouldn't think him as an actor as being that type of badass actor, but he played the role so perfectly. Like he fit it.
The thing that
somehow.
I
I don't even know
loved,
how.
the two things that I loved about Dread 3D, I saw that in the theater, and I hate 3D movies. It feels completely useless to me. About like 15 minutes in, I forget that it's 3D, so it's like I've spent $12 extra for nothing. But that's the only
I never
movie.
go to 3D.
That's the only movie where 3D actually mattered, because they have those scenes with the slow-mo drug specifically for that. Oh wow,
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff, and
Like
that really helps.
remember the part with the miniguns? Remember the part with the miniguns and they just tear up that whole section of the